To another topic that is inspiring young people, the final frontier, or more specifically, Star Trek, which many of you know is one of the best shows ever put on television. Actually, it's one of my favorite shows. And right now, the iconic show is offering an internship program to just 2 college students, and one happens to be from University Place. Here's my chat with Star Trek Command Training Program intern, Mikayla Gingrey.
Back when I was in kindergarten and I was always trying to watch TV, my mom would be like, go outside and play. And I'm like, Mom, you can learn things from TV. And the one case in point show that I could use was Star Trek. Star Trek, always to this day, my mom and I, we can have hour-long conversations talking about the racial, ethical, and moral dilemmas. And Star Trek truly just makes you think. It pushes you to be curious about what's next? How is society formed? How are we walking among society itself? And that's personally something that I want to do as a writer, forcing people to think about things and then have it lead to action. And then more importantly, Star Trek is important to me because of representation. Since the very beginning, Star Trek has been pushing boundaries, redefining stereotypes, and anyone anywhere can sit down and see themselves reflected in Star Trek and see that their unique differences is what in fact makes it stronger.
I'm like beaming to hear someone talk about this show like this, who gets it. It's so true. Tell us about this program you're involved in right now and what has been your experience?
So the Star Trek Command Training Program was actually a nationwide search, and I was one of 2 interns that were selected. And overall, the program was looking for storytellers. They were looking for people that could add fresh and new voices to the well-established Star Trek franchise. But above that, the program was looking for storytellers that valued uplifting community. At the end of the day, Star Trek's core value is unifying people to move together towards one common goal. And I think you all can agree that this is what we need in this strife, this time right now, to move towards that goal.
It's not just the United Federation of Planets.
Right. It's really focused on meeting with multiple different directors, producers, editors, and having us an opportunity to just see the Star Trek universe and how it comes to life.
I love that. So what are you studying in school? Are you studying film? I mean, did Star Trek influence your decision toward what you're doing?
Yeah, so I actually recently just graduated from Loyola Marymount University. Thank you. And I got my Bachelor of Arts in screenwriting. And part of what I love about screenwriting and part of what I would love about Star Trek is having the opportunity to talk about the future. Science fiction has always been something that's so important to me. And specifically, interest of mine is Afrofuturism and having the opportunity to see Black people in the future, not in the background, but as prevalent members of the crew making a difference. And so I think that's part of why I am so passionate about Star Trek and I'm passionate about writing.
I am just so excited to see what you create because I know you're going to have some incredible projects coming up in the next few years. So before I let you go, I have a few quick questions for you. First, who is your favorite Star Trek character and why?
Okay, I would have to say my favorite Star Trek character is Michael Burnham from Discovery. Personally, I'm focused on writing characters, specifically Black women that are multidimensional. And Burnham, she is an independent woman. She is strong, but then also she's human. You're able to see her emotion, her ability to connect with multiple characters, bringing out the best in everyone on the crew. And she's not afraid to defy the odds. She's willing to think outside of the box and really just blaze her own path and be a trailblazer.
That's epic. All right, second question. If you were on the SS Enterprise, what would your job be?
To be honest, I'd say I'd be the captain. Truly just having the opportunity to pull everyone together to move towards one common goal. And then when things get tough, you need to be able to keep moving forward. And I think I am that person that can really encourage the crew to dig down deep, stay focused. And of course, I would want to have some catchy phrase when we're blasting off into warp speed, like hit it, engage, anything like that would be amazing to do.
Absolutely engage, number one.
Engage.
Such a joy to talk to her.